Uh-huh.
All right. Go ahead.
Let me pull it up bigger on my screen so I can fail to read better. Am I in the wrong? Temporary foster, girl wants dog back. Okay, so in October 2025, I was on social media and some friends were reposting about a dog who needed a temporary foster. My family has the means to a house, healthy and happy. Sure, okay. That was just
Hold on.
worded
I'm
wrong.
reading ahead, and I
No,
how do I
right
get this?
ahead, no, right ahead, stop. When we got the dog, she's severely underweight, 30 pounds. She's now 52 pounds, had fleas, tapeworm, but drinking out of toilet, assuming she had no access to fresh water 24/7 at our old home. The kennel the owner gave us was way too small for her, and the dog food she gave was not in an airtight bag/container. It was a mix of multiple different brands. Dog did not have a vet record. We had to get her vaccinated and treat her ailments. Dog has severe allergies, food, environment, contact. Requires a monthly allergy shot, as well as heartworm slash flea prevention. Temporary foster turned into a 6-month living situation where my family and I nursed her back to health. Got her food that works with her allergies, $90 bags, allergy shots, prevention medication, etc. She's an entirely different dog from when we first got her. Previous owner texted and said they're doing a lot better and want the dog back. We explained the dog has cost us up to $1,000 in the last 6 months, that she has high needs. We walk her every day, 2 times, get her medical help, work from home, so she's never alone, etc. Near the dog license to us and vet records stating all the work and money to be put into healing her. Am I in the wrong for not wanting to give the dog back? I'm not sure what to do. My family is heartbroken.
So can the other family legally prove that dog is theirs if their records
Um,
are now
There
by?
probably is records since it was posted on social media about
mhm.
them
Yeah,
need to
but now,
rehome
but
the
now
dog.
all the paperwork from the vet are to the new
I mean, yeah,
family.
legally, the foster family has rights to her.
Yeah, this won't be devil's advocate. We're just saying, what do we think?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to devil's advocate this. Hmm.
I don't think I could because, like, obviously, like, no matter what, the dog was not being taken care of. And,
Yeah,
like, if
like
the person was having, like, a mental health situation or something, like, it's understandable and great that you found somebody to take your dog in, but it was getting that bad that she was severely underweight and had fleas and tapeworms that, like, it should have been handled a lot sooner before that,
Yeah.
which is why I can understand that OP is not wanting to give the dog back.
yeah, like they don't say why it happened. Just say they needed it, and they're
Hmm.
like, oh, they're in a better spot. Or they're doing better, but doing better like mentally, job wise. Like, what is this?
Yeah, just said that they're doing better and want the dog back.
Yeah, but better from what?
I don't know.
Exactly. Like, severely underweight, had fleas, tapeworms. The dog food was a mix of different brands, which, like, I understand. I mix a old dog food, like a food for older dogs, in with my dog's normal kibble, but we have it in a, like, container that's airtight and,
Hmm.
like, there's no way anything can get into it. So, like, it's
I have this giant plastic trash can with a plastic lid that clicks on, and that's about it for my dog.
I have, like, a
But
clear tote that, like, locks, and that's
he's
what we
also
put
a
her food in.
pit bull, so
So,
we
like,
get like specific food that doesn't have corn.
my dog's 15 now. So, like, we have to give her a little extra onto her food. So we mix in, like, a food for elderly dogs in with her normal
Mm-hmm.
kibble that she's been eating for her whole life. So, like, I can understand, like, a mix of different brands because we do that, but, like, it's
Yeah, we can
what
always
was
say no.
recommended.
You're not the asshole, but how do I
Hmm.
devil's advocate this?
We're not going to.
I don't think
Other
you
than it
can.
being legal.
We're not going to do devil's advocate. That's what I said.
Nah,
That's the last
I still
video.
got to think about how I could.
No.
I really don't think you can because, like, no matter what, the
Well,
dog
that's the whole
was
thing about devil's
being
advocate. It's
neglected.
just
Like, even if you could be like, oh, well, maybe, like, they were jobless or homeless or some mental health reason, like 9 times out of 10, I would agree with that. But with how severely like neglected it sounds like this dog was.
Well, see, the first thing I would say is pay them back $1,000 and then find out whether or not they can even do upkeep. But if that dog got tapeworms,
Yes.
Yeah, it
they're
had
being
tapeworms.
fed raw bad meat.
Or getting into the
Probably.
trash because they're
Well,
not getting fed.
well, see, tapeworms don't just kind of go everywhere in trash. It's like an area specific.
Yeah, but like if the
Like maybe
person
like
was like
like
throwing away like bad meat, but don't care that the dog's getting into the trash.
even if it's bad meat, it's not so much if a food gets bad that will get you tapeworm. If the food's not cooked properly, and it's not like if you go to a store, you're not going to get tapeworms from the meat. However, if you go fishing and you have it raw,
I
that can get you
mean,
tapeworms.
it could have also been like the dog was tied up outside or something and
True.
they got a hold of something that already had tapeworms too.
Either way, a lot of neglect.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it'd be right for someone to say, "Hey, you neglected an animal once. You're not going to do it again."
Yeah.
Yeah, like hey, like
Especially with the amount of
send proof.
the time and money they've put into
Mhm.
this dog, I wouldn't give her back either.
Next
Oh,
turn.
Trizer is next.
What do you mean I'm next? That was last time.
I have one pulled up, the firing one. That's very long. It is not fitting in OBS very well.
What one?
Am I in the wrong for pretending to
Well,
get fired?
if we're only doing two, I'd rather do the other one
Come on.
because this one's just kind of funny.
I gotta go get your other one.
Yeah, UBS killer.
Fine, I'll read it out, I guess.
Yeah, it's a great one. Anybody would love this topic.
All right, go for
Considering
it.
our thing. Am I the asshole for my USB killer frying my friend's PC after she snooped in my bag? Do you know what a USB killer is?
Isn't it something that kills your
Yes.
PC?
Yeah, it bricks it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it normally has like a virus or something on it that'll just
It
brick your
causes
shit.
everything in your programming to just kill itself. And then if you get rid of one component, it's every component in that entire PC.
Nice.
So 20 female. My friend is 21 female. I always carry a USB killer in my backpack. It looks like any other thumb drive except I stuck a tiny devil face sticker on it so I know it's a dangerous one. I keep it on me because I still live at home and my parents are super nosy. If I ever left it on my desk, they definitely pick it up and plug it in their laptop to see what it is. Yesterday, I had to leave campus in a rush and asked my friend to watch my bag for a bit. I ended up not having time to come back, so I just texted her to take it home and I grabbed it today. She said, cool. She gets home, admits she got a little curious, and started looking through my stuff and finds the devil sticker USB, thinks it's my normal drive, plugs it into her gaming PC to see what files I have. Computer instantly dies. Mobo and PCU is completely gone. Now she's mad at me saying I'm reckless for carrying something like that around and I need to buy her a whole new setup. Even though she knows she shouldn't have been digging around in my bag in the first place. I feel bad her PC's dead, but come on. Don't snoop and plug random drives in your computer.
Isn't that like
It's a very dangerous thing to have.
yeah, isn't that like computer 101? Don't plug random USBs into your computer.
Also, are you trying to like break your parents' laptops also?
I mean,
I
if
mean-
they're like snooping where they shouldn't be and this person's an adult, which they are, they're 20, I don't blame them for having it and would break their parents' PCs, but like
Unless your parent knows how to like get into stuff, you could just set up a password. on,
it
like, all your
depends because
files.
like sometimes parents will be like, you can't have a password in my home, and if they're living there for
I
free,
think the
you
parents
know,
would be a
like
little less pissed off about a password than, hey, your work PC or laptop is now dead.
When I lived with
And-
my parents, they had to know all the passwords to everything I had, including even after I turned 18.
Okay, but think about it. How more pissed off would they be if you had that lying around.
I mean, yeah, but it's their fault.
It is like it's
They
their
would
fault
make
for
you
snooping.
pay for it afterwards, as
I mean,
opposed to
like,
them just getting annoyed that they can't access it by password.
yeah, but also like it teaches a lesson. But the friend is 1000% in the wrong here. You don't
Oh yeah,
just
no,
randomly
the
plug
friend's in the wrong. It's just whether or not this that little P is
USBs
an asshole.
Yeah.
like if I went and just saw a USB thing sitting outside, I'm not gonna plug it in. Even if it was like one of my friends' things, I'm not. You don't ever know what could be on that.
Right.
And the last thing you want is for that to happen or them to have something that could get you in trouble. Like, nah. Friend is an asshole. OP, kind of.
I said
Like,
OP is an asshole because you can also just hide a folder, not even by password, but unless the person knows how to like find it, do like hidden folder. Because there are ways to do it.
I mean, they
But
also
like
could have
it'd be
warned
one
their
thing.
friend,
It'd be
too.
one thing if
True.
you're in like a high theft area, so you hide it around to fuck with thieves. But your defense was, I had this for my parents.
Yeah, OP is weird, but not an asshole.
I said the
Yeah,
OP's
they're
an asshole for
definitely
having that fucking
weird.
thing.
But
Right.
and they could have warned their friend, too. Like, hey, in my bag is this. Don't
True.
plug it into your PC. But the friend should not have been snooping either.
All right,
Yeah,
MB.
no, I still think the friend's a little bit of an asshole.
I mean,
MB,
it
go.
that a little bit.
Yeah. And we're gonna have you go do yours.
What one is it?
Okay.
It
It's kind of a
is
longer one.
the tampon one. Oh, MB only
Yeah.
has 2.
hmm Am I the asshole for ending things after he refused to buy me tampons? I, 27 female, had Friday night plans with my 28 male boyfriend. There are a few things I needed before driving the 35 minutes to this place to have our dinner and movie. I had just gotten off work and needed to shower, care for my pet, pack for the night, and clean a bit before heading out. Right before my shift ended, I got my period, and with that came super bad cramps, back pain, headache, all the fun period feelings I didn't expect, and so I planned to head to a nearby store the closer I got to this place and grab tampons and some period pads. Right before I showered, I get an ETA call from him. I tell him the time he should expect me and give him a heads up that I'm not feeling too well. He offers sympathy and then asks if there's anything he can do to help me. I hesitate before I answer because in the past he's asked and I've said and nothing come of it. So I decided to give it a shot and ask if he could run to the store since it's about a 2-minute drive from his place to grab the items for me. I said I can send you the exact products I need, which is about just 3, and also Venmo him. He chuckles and said, yeah, no, we can just go together to grab those things. I'm shocked and say that would just be a waste. I'll just run there myself. Sometime later, I finish my tasks, run to the store, grab my period products, and head to his place. Once we're sitting down later that I asked him why he didn't grab the items for me after he asked if he could help me. He answers, I'm not going to embarrass myself. We could have grabbed it together. Besides, I didn't want to get up. I was in the middle of a game. After hearing this, I ended things and left. And then it's all
Yeah,
like
we don't
talking about
have
the edits.
edit
We don't
part.
need that.
So up until he answered, I wouldn't say he's an asshole because he didn't state. He said, I can send you the extra products I need, but didn't tell him what it was at that point until we're like, when he answered, okay, no, she did tell him what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, if she just said, hey, the store's 2 minutes away, can you grab some items before I get there? And he's like, no, we could just go together. It'd be one thing, but yeah, it's like, no, she did tell him that, so he is an asshole for that. But also,
Yeah.
I had to walk my store for my job. There are a lot of different brands of those fucker things.
She did say that she was gonna let him know the exact products she needed.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Oh, let's like,
pictures, and you could see exactly what
yeah, I hope she
what she
knows that
needed.
store that's nearby that would have that, because sometimes they just don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, if not, then like he could be like, oh well, they didn't have this. Is there something else? But like,
Yeah, communication.
communication is one, and like he's 28. it's a little bit time to be past the like, ooh, periods are
Okay,
yucky. Like
counterpoint.
they are,
Counterpoint.
but
She's 27.
yeah,
She should know to just have some on spare.
I
yeah,
mean,
she might
yeah.
Like in
have,
your purse,
but
in your car, somewhere. You don't just don't have any.
I mean, I've run out
I mean,
before. I'm on my
you run out. So
yeah.
like, I've gone through
Like you forget
quite
about it until you
some.
actually ran out.
Yeah, I've definitely like
Run
ran
out when it
out
like stopped
at the
going.
end of a
Yeah.
cycle and then didn't even think about it until I got to my next one, and then it comes and then I don't have anything and I gotta rush to the store to get some more. Like
It
Yeah,
happens.
but
it
was
happens.
there also like no store in between her job and her home? Because she entered her job and then went home to take a shower.
It could be that she's just
I
low. Let me
Yeah, it
see
might
what
have just
she's.
been that she was low. She didn't think she had enough. It could be like maybe she lives out in the country and he lives in the city and there is no, like, we don't have that. But also, like, if I asked my partner, like, hey, could you pick these things up for me, this specific one, like, he would, and he's gonna like giggle about it when people look at him funny because he's picking up menstrual products. But
For me, it's just the
other than
end.
that, like, it's
Yeah,
I
for
don't
me,
see a problem with asking your partner to buy you something that you need every month.
yeah. And him
Like
being
the
Probably.
like, I
Titanic
was
did so
in
fast.
Barren. I don't want to
Some of
be
them have. Go ahead.
uh for like me, it's like the ending where he was just like, I don't want to embarrass myself. And I didn't want to get up, kind of in the middle of a
Yeah,
game,
no,
but
the
like,
guy's an asshole as soon as I read that.
yeah. Like, I've heard that argument like my entire life, like, oh, why would you make your partner do it? And I'm like, it's just an item.
Hmm.
So, do some of those boxes have glitter on them?
Probably.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
I haven't heard of any that do, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I
One
wouldn't
one
either.
day I was like walking on a store and I did see something on the cheese aisle in the fridge on the bottom shelf. I kind of stepped back there, go to grab it, and it's just a box of tampons. And I'm like, yeah, why the fuck did he put that here?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
And that's the only thing I grabbed that hour. So I grab, sit down, I go about, that's it, go outside. I look down, I just realized I have glitter on my hand. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? The only thing I touched was that tampon box. I'm like, are they really putting glitter on those fucking
I
things?
wouldn't be
Because that seems
I
like a
surprised.
wouldn't
bad
be
idea to
surprised.
have a box of glitter, open it up, grab one of those, and then go downstairs with it when you possibly have glitter on you.
They make them scented, and that's really bad for
That's
there
not,
too.
yeah.
Like, so
But is the deem of nut the jerk? Or whatever
I
you want
think
to call
she's not the asshole. I think that, like,
he
I want to
definitely
call
is.
her
it's not.
irresponsible for just running out.
I mean, it happens though.
It
Like,
does.
life happens. It's happened to me before. Or like, maybe it came early and she wasn't expecting it. So like,
Yeah, it
you know,
happens.
it happens. It's not like it's a set thing every month. It comes at this exact time, or
I
that
wish.
only need this many.
But that was always like a kind of a week, like anywhere during that week it would hit you.
It depends. Like, if you're like a healthy, no like issues with anything like that, it should be within a week of like
The
when you
day,
started
yeah.
it. Like, max a week. If you go a week without having it, or it's like a late, or it's a week early, like, that's when you like get a little, be like, ooh. But
Yeah.
if you have like fertility issues or like PCOS or endometriosis, like, you could go 6, 7, 9 months without having one and then just randomly have one. And then you could go like have it for 2 weeks, have a few days where you don't have it, and then have it for 3 weeks. Like, it just depends on your anatomy and issues you might have.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting this episode to be a biology lesson.
Also, so would that be an immediate relationship ender with how he responded?
I mean,
With how he
She-
responded.
with how he responded, like, and being 28, I would have issues. I don't know if I would end it there. It would definitely be a conversation
try to
we'd have to have.
other than just ending. But at the same time, she has asked for other stuff and nothing came
Mhm.
of it. Might be that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This could have just been
like
the
it's
straw that broke the camel's back.
yeah, like this definitely would be a conversation you need to have, unless it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, and then be like she is and just end it.
Yeah. Well, I think this went pretty good. We got a whole 2 videos. I like that. That's cool.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So,
Yippee!
to summarize my third one,
Uh, do we
do
want
you,
to do your third one?
hey, Envy, what is your job?